All right, we are out in Alabama, and this is the first of two battles that I'm going to feature in her tonight. We are on the estuary map, and we are in a tier 8, 9, 10 match, so I am low tier here. And we have 4 DDs, 3 cruisers, and 5 battleships on each side.
Action stations.
In this first battle, we get airship escort, and I am actually escorting our airship. So the goal with this one is to get your blimp to the anchor that you see over on F9 on my mini map before the other airship gets there. Now, it's not about racking up points, but the best way to win this battle is to kill off the rest of the enemy. But every once in a while, you'll get into a battle and have just 1 or 2 of your ships left against a larger number of their ships, but they're out of position, and you're able to get your airship to the finish line before theirs and end up winning. I've seen it a lot of times, so anything can happen here. Anyway, my job here is to keep inside this circle as best I can. I'm just looking up the blimp because that engine noise is a little bit annoying. I'm directly underneath it. They didn't used to have a whole lot of noise from the blimp, but anyway, I have alongside me Des Moines, and then our Howland, the DD, is scouting out in front.
Enemy force detected.
Now, this is the first area of concern because this is where the enemy ships just love to send torpedoes in between these islands, and I don't want to run into a bunch of them right away. All right, we're going to be in good position to get a good shot on the Slava. Slava is a Russian battleship. I don't think I could hit that Orkan, but I do worry a little bit about where his torps might have gone. Anyway, if I was able to hit that Slava, Russian battleships are very tanky up front, but not on the sides. So if I hit him just right, I could do some pretty good damage to him. There we go. Okay. 3 full penetrations, 2 overpins.
Torpedoes to port.
So the full penetrations went into the hull and exploded where they did extra damage. Wasn't a citadel hit, but the overpins just hit somewhere on the superstructure. And then bonus, when they hit the superstructure, they just pop right through and they don't really do a lot of damage, like 10% of what a full pin does. Oh, dispersion bit me that time, and my shells went all around him. Now I'm switching to HE so that if I shoot at him angled like that, I'll still do damage to him, help keep the fires lit on him. And also, if I see one of those DDs, I'll be more ready to shoot at one of them. Okay, now, that's the first time that they were actually able to detect me, so... Oh, we just lost our Paolo Emilio. Darn, and he did not do his job and take down that Amagi. Palos just love to bum rush battleships. Usually, they're hiding in their smoke and can catch him, but I'll bet he got caught in somebody's hydro or radar, and the Amagi didn't let him get away with it. Okay. I switched back over to AP and might have a good hit on that Bismarck. Oh yeah, 4 full pins, 1 over pin. So he's quickly down to half his health. And down more, it looks like he must have taken a torp or two. Be good if we can keep up the pressure on him. Looks like our Cossack is trying to. Alright, getting my spotter up where I can peek over these islands better. Oh, let's see. There's a cruiser. Japanese cruiser Takao. Oops, I got outside the circle. Uh-oh. And looky here. That Schultz is a German DD that I'm sure he sent torps out this way, so. Okay, that might put a good hit on him. Oh yeah. 3 overpins. My AP will just pass right through a DD, but so overpins are the best you could ask for unless I switch to HE. Okay, Schultz is down, but I want to keep my AP loaded because I think the Bismarck is coming around from behind that island. I want to be ready for her.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Okay. I think those are those torpedoes from that Schultz, but they missed.
Attenzione, segnalo la posizione del bersaglio.
Okay. I think he was going down anyway, but I made sure of it.
Spotter returning to ship.
Okay. Looks like the Napoli and maybe the Sebastopol are in our circle, so they're slowing down our airship. But now our Iwami, and pretty soon I will be where I can do the same thing. Okay, what do we have? Looks like that cruiser's trying to get in here, probably sending torps at us again. There we go. Nice Citadel hit on him. Did not finish the job.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Okay, Napoli just sent torps at our Iwami, and darn it, we just lost the Iwami. Now,
The ship is on fire.
use the torps from that side. Oh,
Torpedoes to port.
darn, he's gonna ram me. Oh, I live. Got him.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Ooh, double strike. Oh, darn. The Yamagi was able to finish me, but okay, so I got that DD. It was pretty much full health, and I just said to everybody, "Too cool." Okay, double strike. Now we were tied in ships. Now we're back behind again. We just lost Hallam, but they lost the Sevastopol, and then we lost our Des Moines. So their Amagi is doing a lot of damage right now. He's got 3 kills, including me. Wonton WG. Okay, that Takao is really, really low. If anybody were able to see him, they should be able to finish him. Okay, good. Napoli finished him. And now Ohio might be able to finish off that Amagi. Oh yeah, there we go. I've had some great matches in Ohio in this mode. When it was the standalone game mode, it was a lot of fun. It really isn't my favorite game mode as a random mode because I like to go into it built for a certain type of battle. Anyway, we right now have a pretty good lead with our airship, but the time says that we're behind because theirs is speeding up and ours is going slow. They've got one of the enemy in our circle, and that slows us down. Plus, they have ships in their circle that speeds it up, and we're not in their circle. So, get that Montana out of there, though, and that'll help a lot. Be real nice if GK could live through this, but he's awfully low. Got 2 fires on him. Ooh. But he just did some good damage to that Montana. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Lost GK. Oh, looks like Montana bumped into the island. Montanas do not have a very good turning radius. He's shooting at our Napoli, but Napolis can take a lot of damage. I just told them MT is grounded. Montana grounded. That's usually a hint. You can send your torps at him. Okay, they're going to win in 50 seconds if we can't do something. Dang it. I was too low in health and didn't take hardly anything to finish the job on me, but that's the nature of this type of a battle. You get into a scrum in there and it just gets really wild. Okay. So the Montana should be down. I'm not seeing that he's still alive, but he might have such a small amount of health you can't see anything on my indicator there. But we've caught the Shimakaze, and he is going to be down. Yeah, Montana's got to be gone because Ohio would be seeing him. Okay. Well, that takes care of Shimakaze. Napoli took a torp, but 1's okay. 2 is deadly because those torps from Shimakaze do a lot of damage. Okay, so we win in 3 seconds. Cool. Alrighty, let's take a quick look at those after battle stats. We got almost 91,000 in damage with 26 main gun target hits, 15 of them overpins, but a lot of those were on DDs where they actually did damage, 11 full penetrations, 3 destroyed ships, caused flooding on 1 submarine, got 1 Citadel hit, got 15 secondary hits, got the Die Hard achievement for that ram without dying, and a double strike. So that's cool. He ended up second on the leaderboard. 1,790 base XP. We'll give that Des Moines a comp. Did a great job there. Okay, well, potential damage was only about 1/3 of a million. That's really not that much. Like to have done a little bit better there. Did pull in over 500,000 in credits and 1,421 free XP. 28,000 in Elite Commander XP. Wow, that's very helpful. Not sure what I was doing to earn that, but cool. Alright, well, we will take a look at that other battle, and then I'll come back and we'll look at the ship. Okay, in the second battle, we are on the Islands of Ice. And again, we are the low tier in a tier 8, 9, 10 match. We have 2 submarines, 0 destroyers, 6 cruisers, and 4 battleships on each side. Wow, no DDs, but we have submarines.
General quarters.
Okay, well, I have spawned over on the far end on Alpha Cap. I am accompanied by 2 cruisers and 1 submarine, like the Ibuki and a DM Donskoy are with me. The Ibuki is a Japanese cruiser. Pretty good guns. Yep, 10K torps. The Donskoy is a radar ship, and it's a pretty good fire starter, but it does get hit pretty hard. That's the trouble with cruisers, though, especially the radars. Seems like they are all easily damaged, so we'll see. Hopefully they can take care of themselves. Okay, I like to try to get out toward the edge of the map and get a position out here, and then I'll get my guns turned and I'll turn back inward, and then what I'm going to try to do is be angled so that as I'm coming back away from Alpha Cap, I'll be able to pick which side of that island I want to be on. I don't always want to go on the outside of the island. If I'm having good health and not taking heavy fire, then I can use the island for cover if I am in trouble. Okay, let's see if I can maybe get depth charges on range on that submarine. Getting ready to shoot at that cruiser too. The Rune is the German cruiser that's the tier 9. Okay. That submarine will be going right in there. Alright. Might get lucky and tag that submarine. No, doesn't look like it. Looks cool watching my depth charges go off, though.
Awaiting instructions.
Well, as long as I have depth charges, let's keep throwing them out there.
Airborne.
I get them about every 20 seconds. You get 2 sets right away, and then after that, it's 20-second reload on them. Oh, there we go. Little splash damage.
Awaiting instructions.
Caused some flooding. Caused a fire. Cool.
Airborne.
Sorry for the weird cameras, but when you're using the airstrike, it does the darndest things with my regular gun cameras then. Alright, so that salmon had to come up. Oh, good. 4 penetrations on him.
Awaiting instructions.
They don't get a lot of health to work with. He doesn't have a whole lot left. So. We'll see. I'm swinging around the backside of this island. Make sure I don't ground against it, but also I didn't want to go taking any
Target position.
random torps that might be coming our way. Okay,
Instructions.
Rune is staying back. Hiding behind his island. There's the other cruiser coming. A Santander. A Mino. He's within range. The Petro's not really in range. Everybody's hiding behind islands. Oh, good. Montana, you cleaned up on the Mino, but Petro was able to get our Schlieffen, darn it. Alright, well, that Santander is kind of out in the open. Doesn't look like he's moving much. Let's take shots on him. Okay, here come some of those torps. Those look like
Torpedoes to port.
they've got to be submarine torps. The Runes torps aren't.
Torpedoes to port.
They're only like 6K, and the Santander has 10.5K torps, but he wasn't angled where he could have used them. So those had to be from that submarine. Just keeping an eye open. I don't want that submarine to be popping up sudden and sending torps at me. So it looks like the Amagi, the enemy Amagi, is actually doing the capping here. Oh, the Rune's in there too. They're both tucked in tight there with the island though. There's a little area just on the backside of that island where a ship can tuck in there and be taken to cap. And darn, we just lost Napoli. So we're tied on ships. Now the Santander's down. Okay, so now we're ahead by 1. Donskoy got him. Okay, I'm pretty sure that Amagi's going down, but don't want to waste my shells on the island. Let's get ready and hit that Rune then. Oh, there, Citadel. 5 overpins, 1 full pin, and 1 Citadel hit. Those Citadel hits do maximum damage.
Our team has taken the lead.
Donskoy's got cleanup duty. Okay, that's fine.
Spotter returning to ship.
Go. You know, I have not taken any damage so far. I still have full health. I think it's because I'm doing a lot of shooting with nobody spotting me. Okay, there one submarine that I landed the depth charges on earlier went down a while ago. There's still 1 submarine on the enemy side. We have both ours. Our Rune is low. Our Republic is low. And if I can get a good hit on the Montana, their enemy Montana will be low. Oh, we just lost our Republic. The enemy GK got him.
Concentrare il fuoco sul bersaglio.
Yeah, they want me to concentrate fire on the GK, but I was going to shoot that Petro. He's a definite danger, and Montana is the low health target right now. So we've got about a 2-ship lead here. They've lost 6, we've lost 4, so we're in good shape. We're ahead by about 300 points. Okay, I cannot quite reach that Balau. Okay. Right kind of shots would really do damage on the Petra. I'm shooting HE because he was angled. Got a fire on him, but he put it out right away. Now, if he takes the torp, though, he won't be able to take care of the flooding. And he might, because Petros don't get hydro. Oh, okay, our Montana got him. Alright, they have the submarine, a GK, a Thunderer, and an Alaska left, and everybody's pretty full health on their side. Our Montana's half health, our Rune is way low, all the rest of us are in pretty good shape. I'm taking shots at that GK now. Okay, half my shots were full pins, half were non-pins, but all of them hit. That's pretty cool.
We've spotted an enemy submarine.
I am just going to keep the HE loaded here. Oh, okay. Now we might be able to get depth charges to where that sub is. And I'm trying to aim using my mini-map. Oh, I did light a fire.
Airborne! Airborne!
Okay. Best guess. Just trying to aim by my mini-map. Oh, got him.
Enemy submarine
Wow.
destroyed.
Okay, cool. Landed one directly on top of him. Caused flooding.
Awaiting instructions.
In the meantime, I still have taken 0 damage here. Using the island so that he can't see me when he shoots, but too bad the Venezia is soaking up all the damage where I could have helped, but Venezia got out there where he was in trouble. Okay. I think GK is going to go down anyway. Oh, Venezia down. GK, you'll be going here in a bit. Oh, we lost the Ibuki too. Darn. Okay. If I hit something, I'll finish him. Oh, that looks like Donskoy finished it. Okay, Donskoy. You've taken out like 3 of them. All low health, but that's what we got to do. Okay, well. There any advantage in hunting down that Thunder and that Alaska? Well, it looks like I don't have a choice. Here comes Alaska. I had AP loaded, but he's dozed on to me, so won't do a lot of damage.
The ship is on fire.
I lit on fire right away. Now, generally I wouldn't bother putting it out, but since I was going around the island anyway, I figured, why not? Okay, well,
Problem solved, sir.
Rune wants to go around one side. I'll go the other side. Like we got both of them over here. They're both coming toward me, actually. Okay, Thunder, you're giving me a nice broadside to shoot at. Slightly angled, but yeah, 1 ricochet, 2 non-pins. Enough to wake you up. Oh, Alaska
Battle
got our
ends in 5
room.
minutes.
Okay. Take a shot at your guns. Got one. Okay. We're only a 3-on-2 situation. This is not a for certain situation. Oh, Thunder. Looks to me like you really, really want to ram. Okay, I hope you have your ram flags on, because I do. Ugh. Okay.
You destroyed an enemy battleship.
I lived, you didn't. Oh. Okay, well, I just told them all ram flags. That's it. Cool. Donskoy got him. All right. Okay, let's look at those after battle stats. We got 116,000 in damage. A lot of it was to that Thunderer, I'm sure. 60 target hits with 39 of them that did actual damage. 28 of them full pins, 11 of them over pins. Got 2 destroyed. One of them, of course, was the Thunderer. Set 4 fires. Caused flooding on that submarine. I think that's what must have sunk him. Got a Citadel hit and 36 secondary hits. So pretty good there. So those floods, 3 of those, well, 2 of them were caused by the damage from those depth charges. So I got lucky hitting him at that range, but definitely cool on that. And another Die Hard. 2 in a row. That's crazy. You don't normally see a lot of rams in battles, but I wasn't looking for them, just got them. They came looking for me. Ended up 3rd on the leaderboard this time. 1,840 in base XP though, so not a bad battle. It was fun. And always good to win. Only 48,000 in potential damage. They just were not shooting at me much. So, I'm not complaining. Just saying. And pulled in almost 500,000 in credits. So, altogether in those 2 battles, that's a pretty good night. 1,460 in free XP and 29,000 again in Elite Commander XP. So I must have a flag on there that's doing a lot for me. I've got a plus 800% for my commanders. So let's go take a look and see what's going on there. All right. So yes, I am running my commander plus 800% on the Alabama. I don't know why I'm running that one, but hey, doing a good job. It's not hurting anything. So as long as I'm winning, I'm not wasting them. Okay, well, let's take a look and see what we have going on here. So I am running Bull Halsey as my captain, and that was really helpful to me, especially because one of his enhanced skills is the gun feeder skill, so I was able to switch from HE to AP pretty quickly. HE does a lot better damage to destroyers and to submarines, and sometimes I was throwing HE at the superstructure of angled battleships where my AP would have simply bounced off of them. So HE, the high explosive, lights fires, Does steady damage, but for the very strongest damage, you want the armor piercing, the AP, but you're looking for straight on broadsides to battleships and cruisers. You can sometimes overmatch a cruiser and take him on an angle no matter what, but sometimes you just bounce it and it's a waste. I grease the gears, so that helps quite a bit when I am turning in a different direction and need to get my guns back on target. It helps a lot, and that's also one of Halsey's enhanced skills. And then I shifted over to the improved repair party readiness so that when I do have a lot of potential damage, and generally I do in Alabama, then it helps a lot with my repair parties being ready more quickly. And then as I get a lot more potential damage, when I hit over 2 million, then I get an extra repair party consumable, so that's an extra heal. And I have hit that a few times. It's not regular, and certainly not on either one of these battles, but it does happen. And then I run Adrenaline Rush so that when I do take damage, then I have a faster reload on my main battery, and that's always nice to have. Get those guns shooting and shoot as often as you can. I run Emergency Repair Expert, and that gives me extra time when I'm running my damage control parties. Gives me extra time when I'm running repair party also, and gives me an extra repair party, an extra heal. And then I run Concealment Expert, which brings my concealment down to 12.7, which for a battleship is very good. So I'm frequently running undetected. And then last, I have the Fire Prevention Expert that cuts down on the number of fires that I can have, keeps only 3 fires instead of 4, and only one of them can be on my superstructures. So that actually does help out a lot in a lot of cases. So Alabama, I am running Main Armaments Mod 1. Helps keep my turrets from getting knocked out. Run Damage Control Systems Mod 1, and that helps cut down on the risk of catching fire, along with those captain skills. I'm not fireproof by any means, but it cuts down on some of the worst that can happen. It does seem like some ships will catch you on fire no matter what. I run Artillery Plotting Room Mod 1 so that I can have a little bit of range on my shots. Given my choices on there, Alabama has pretty good AA already, and I wouldn't waste it on that. I don't really feel like I'm a great secondary platform. I'm okay, but not great. And I already have greased the gears, so I didn't really want to double up on that one. It really seems to help a lot more that I have better range, and add that to my spotting plane, and that helps quite a bit. Then I run Damage Control Systems Mod 2, so that helps take care of fires. If I do catch on fire, they go out more quickly, so I don't have to waste my damage control parties on them to put them out. And then having the Concealment Systems Mod 1 combined with the Captain skill, that brings my detection range down. And I'm actually a better detection range than a couple of my cruisers, so that's pretty nice there. So I do run the spotting plane. My choice is spotter or fighter. I ran the fighters quite a bit, but like I said, I have really decent AA. Alabama used to be known as pretty much impossible for aircraft carriers to attack. Now, that's been nerfed down a little bit, but she's still very effective. And so I've chosen to go with the spotting plane instead so that I can use her and get out to even further range. And then you can see that I have 5 heals available to me, and a lot of games I end up using all of them. So my choice of flags, though, was including that Hotel Yankee. So when I ram or get rammed, I cause a lot more damage and I take considerably less damage. And in both cases, I stayed alive for that little bit extra. So you just never know. And with battleships, I just go ahead and put those on if I have them. And then I always run my Juliet Charlie so I don't just detonate spontaneously because it's really embarrassing when it happens. I've seen it happen to full health ships, or near full health, and you just wouldn't want to see that. Okay, the rest of these flags I put on there as I can. So I enhance my secondary, enhance my AA, enhance my heals, and then cut down on my fire and flooding when I get smacked. So that's what's going on here with my Alabama. She's a great ship, and of course Halsey is a great captain. So the two of them together make wonderful things happen. And so we're visiting France right now. We're in the port of Marseille. And so when you look at Alabama, she is built on the same hull as the Massachusetts. They're South Dakota class battleships, I believe. We have 2 turrets with 3 barrels on the forward deck, and then 1 more turret with 3 barrels way back aft. And then you can see my spotter plane back there. I have a pretty good set of secondaries that you see in here. Look like about 5-inch 54s or so, something along those lines. And so I think these are just a really nice looking battleship. Okay, well, that is Alabama, and we just had a really good evening with those 2 battles. So let's call it a good night.